What's up, everyone? Zariel here for a very important video, or at least it is to me. And when it comes to these type of videos, like I like to shoot straight for the heart. I don't like to bounce around trying to do any type of pre-dialogue, trying to get you guys prepped for what I'm about to say. But some things happen, and I feel like I need to address them and bring them to your attention as well because I had plans and those plans won't be coming through, like, because of some things that happen. Those plans won't be coming through as early as I would have liked them to. And so to avoid, you know, how can I put it, the expectation, I feel like it needs to be addressed so you guys can understand the situation. And who knows, maybe you guys can actually help me with this issue. So first thing I would like to say is, I've been uploading videos to YouTube, since 2006, 2007, and I've been doing doing these video game playthroughs since 2010, and even up until now, after I got signed in April to the gaming network, you know, just gathering all that up, there's been a lot of negativity that I had to deal with, and a lot of unexpected events that have caused me not to be able to fulfill plans that I originally had for, let's say, for that following week, that month, like that next day, and it's disappointing because if I say that I'm gonna do something and I want to do it, I don't want to have to pull it, like I don't want to have to push it to the side because of like whatever. Because I don't want to make myself look like a liar, and I don't want to get you guys hyped up for me being able to do something and then not be able to do it because of some, you know, things that have happened in my personal life or, or what have you. But anytime there's ever been a problem, or any type of negativity I had to deal with just in terms of the channel alone, with like YouTube comments and things like that, or somebody said my name in like another video, or like somebody trying to, say like sneak diss me in like another video, or little, saying like little petty shit like that. I never felt the need to address it, and you guys have never ever heard me address any type of negativity in a video like this, or even in any video. I mean, granted, the closest thing to it would be, I would say, Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 Fan Day when you got to deal with some of the idiots on Dueling Network. But nevertheless, I would say that's the closest thing to it. But you guys never hear me talking about, oh, this guy said my name, I need to address this, or this guy, said this, that, or the third. I think the only time that I actually did that, I think it was like 2 years ago when I did a Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 discussion video addressing some concerns, saying that Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists have no social life, or like they don't get girlfriends and all the other little that just because you're doing this, you don't have this over here going on, like that naive way of thinking. And I think that was the one and only time I ever did this prior to doing this video. So unless it was something going on that affected the channel, I felt no need to bring it to you guys. Because what I do on this channel is that I like to provide gameplay, some fun moments. I like to have some hilarious commentary, things like that, to keep things interesting, entertaining, and to put a smile on your face. Things like that. I don't want to have a channel full of videos where I'm constantly addressing negativity from this, that, and the third. But if anything have ever happened that was serious to where I felt like I needed to address it to inform you guys because of some plans that I may have had. Um, I need to bring it to your attention so that you guys can be informed. Otherwise, when I say I'll be able to do something and then that time comes to do it and I'm not able to do it, then you guys are let down and you know, looking at me as a liar. And chances are, some people may have actually unsubscribed from my channel because I didn't address things as much as I may have should have, because that's not what I like to focus on. But in this case, this needs to be brought to you guys' attention. And this happened to me earlier this week, and I didn't want to talk about it until I had some sort of solution or some type of idea as to how to get out of this situation. So, so just to get started with everything, for the past, I would say 3 to 4 weeks, you know, even going from last month, uh, I had announced that I had several things planned for this channel that, as long as nothing unexpected happened, I was going to be able to fulfill these things. And what this was at like pretty much like toward the end of June, which is this month, I was going to be able to buy some direct capture equipment, buy several games that I had missed from previous months this year, and I was going to be able to catch up on all those games, bring better quality video to this channel, and be in a position where I did not have to worry about missing out on a game ever again. Well, due to several factors and, again, unexpected events, unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. But this is where like the bad news comes in. Why am I not able to do this as soon as I want to? And here's why. And I don't want to. And this is the point where you really need to listen to the video. Like, don't click off because you're upset or anything like that. Please just listen. That's all I can really ask. Uh, as you guys know, I've been signed to the gaming network, and you know, basically I'm put in a position where now I'm able to do, like upload video game playthroughs or upload any type of video gaming related, any type of uh, video game related video to this channel and make money on it. You know, and the way that works is that the company pays me a certain amount of RPM um, each month. And even though like I can't get into like specifics as to how much they're paying me and things like that, um, like a lot of these things are like just common knowledge. It's on their website and they tell you about it. So I'm good when it comes to that. Like, I just can't get into any uh, specifics like about financials and things like that. But the company pays me a certain amount of RPM each month, and it does change, and also a variety of other factors that come into play because of this. For example, like when I upload a video to YouTube, right? I opted to get monetized automatically, meaning that advertisements gets placed on that video, and depending on what happens on that video, I get ad revenue from that. So if you see an ad playing in the video and you guys watch that entire ad, or even if you click the skip ad button in one of those ads, that counts as a monetizable view, meaning that I get paid that set amount of RPM. And the way RPM works is that you get paid a certain amount of money, so like per 1,000 views. So let's say, for example, just so you guys can get an idea as to how this works, if I get, say, like 4,000 views on one video, and my RPM was $5. Then 4 times 5, I'm, you know, then I would have made uh, $20 off of that one video. And at the end of the month, the views add up, and if I had made say like 44,000 views at the end of the month, and like my RPM was $5, then that would be a $200 payment that I would receive off of ad revenues. However, there's other factors that come into play. You have some people that are in countries that advertisers don't pay in, and they're watching the content. I don't get paid for those ads. And then you add in the fact that there are people that have like ad blocker and programs like that prevent ads from playing. Because the advertisement is not playing, I don't get paid for that view. And I'm not mad at them for doing that, because I can understand. Like, when you click on a video, you want to watch that content. And if you're clicking on like various videos throughout the day, it gets annoying seeing, these ads playing for like 5 minutes, and like you just want to see the content. Like ad, hurry the fuck up. So in many ways, like, I can't blame them, and I'm not, raging out over that. So, because I can completely understand, you know, and I do completely understand why people have ad blocker and things like that. But this past payment wasn't anything for me to shake a stick at. Like, it wasn't what I expected, and it wasn't enough for me to do anything with in terms of this channel. And I'm not saying that I'm leaving the gaming network or anything like that, because by me understanding how all this works, I'm able to work better and possibly increase my, like my ad revenue the following month. And I'm bringing this to your attention to say that, you know, the only source of money that like the gaming network wasn't the only source of money that I was receiving. Now, I can't disclose where I was getting the money from. Like, no, I wasn't doing anything illegal or anything like that, but I was receiving money, on the side. And with that money, that was supposed to come towards the end of this month. And with that money, what I was going to be able to do was I was going to be able to buy, the equipment and the games that I missed out on, and maybe even buy a new gaming laptop in order for me to live stream. Because I don't think this laptop, would be able to handle it, handle live streaming. Chances are, like, I might be able to get away with doing some direct capture, but I probably wouldn't be able to live stream on this laptop. So my Twitch TV channel that I pretty much had on the side for years and years, like before the big flock of gamers decided to go there. Like, this was like years ago, back when it was still called Justin.tv. You know, it was I had my account way back then, and I kept it active, up until they switched it to Twitch TV. But still, you know, it's really just been sitting to the side for that long. And I've always had plans to live stream. I just didn't know how to go about doing it, because I was still new to the internet and like YouTube and things like that. So like I wasn't as savvy as I am now when it comes to technology. So yeah, I had plans on getting direct capture equipment later on this month, and everything was looking good. Like, the stars was aligned, and then something unexpected happened. Now, I'm not gonna go into details about it, but all I'm gonna say is things aren't going to be happening as soon as I thought they were. And in the foreseeable future, the most definite, you know, actual time that I'll be able to do anything or any of this is in August. So it's one of those things where I'm just like, you know, I've said this even back when I was in Louisiana. It's like anytime something positive happens to me, it's like something negative happens to me to, you know, in order for me, something negative happens to me to take away that positivity, and it's seems that that curse has followed me all the way to California, and you know, I did everything that I was supposed to do, but again, unexpected events that's happened in my personal life kind of takes away, saying pretty much like when life takes over. Like that's the best way I can explain that. You know, it's pretty much like what I want to do is being overpowered by what I'm actually able to do. I may want to provide these things, toward the end of this, like the end of this month, but what I'm actually able to do is like I can't provide it toward the end of this month. Now, again, like I said earlier on in the video, I don't talk about these things or I don't bring them to your attention unless I feel I found some type of solution, saying like to my problem, because I don't like make videos like uh, getting kind of tongue tied. I don't enjoy making videos like this unless I have some good news to follow it. You know what I mean? And that's basically where I'm at right now. I've been bouncing ideas around in my head, but it's so crazy. Like there's three options that I have right now. The first option being is that I can get a personal loan from a bank, and I can only borrow just what I need. I don't know, maybe like around $1,000 to like $1,300 or something like that. Something that I know for a fact that I'll be able to pay off within the next couple months, because I can use the money that I'm gonna receive in August to pay that loan off, and that's gonna be exactly what I'm saying, enough just to pay off everything. So like the entirety of the loan, but I'm still looking into that because I don't want to have to do that if I don't have to. And this is when the next two options come in. I was thinking about getting like a temporary part-time job, but even that's not really an option for me because I've been having lower back problems for many years, and it's so off and on. Like it's really like playing like Russian roulette. Like you never know, what I'm saying, like when you wake up in the morning, will you be having these back problems? Sometimes I wake up, I don't have them, and other times I wake up and it's like, like somebody just been mashing a fucking rock on my lower back, like literally, and it's literally in like that much pain to where I can't move. So some days it's a toss up. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, and I think it's something to do like with my sleeping habits. I don't know what it is. It's like when I go to sleep, it's like I sleep normally, but when I wake up, like I'm in like a dead position from Family Guy. Like I like like literally like it's really like when I go to sleep, like I'm laying on my back, and then when I wake up in the morning, like my body is all contorted, like I'm in a dead pose from Family Guy. Like it's literally that animated, and because of that, like my back hurts sometimes, and it's to the point where I can barely move around, and that's not efficient for a lot of the jobs that they have around here, where you have to be on your feet 24/7. So that's you know an option that's pretty much like a last resort for me. I don't want to have to do that if I don't have to either. Now, this next option is pretty much like the best one that I can do, like with little to no worry, as far as me having to be up on my feet and have to, and me having to pay back loans and things like that. And this actually involves you guys. Now, my revenue that I made from this past payment from the gaming network again wasn't anything to shake a stick at. And after talking with the representatives and my recruiter and things like that, I found out how the system works. And basically, I'm gonna need you guys to participate. Like, just keep doing what you're doing it, but do it more consistently. Like the more you watch the videos, the more that you share the videos, the more that you click on, saying like the banner ads and things like that, that increases the money that I make. And that all goes right back into the gaming. So if you guys don't like the fact that I keep on seem to be getting in positions to where I don't have to um, postpone plans and things like that, keep doing what you're doing, but do it more consistently if you're able to. Because I know people have their own lives, they have life to take care of. Like they got babies and bills and things like that, and a mortgage to pay and car notes and that this, that, and the third. I appreciate that, but if you guys can watch more videos, you know, or if you guys enjoy my content, first of all, that you feel like you want to watch more videos, then do that. Don't hesitate. If you guys see, ads and, like banner ads, click on those and, what I'm saying, try to help increase the money that I make from this YouTube gig so that I won't be in a position like this, where I have to postpone plans, so like 2 months down the line. And if everything happens with that the way I hope it does, then as early as I would say like the middle of next month, then I'll be able to, saying bring new content to you guys as far as gameplay goes. But notice I never said anything about me opening up a PayPal account and you guys sending me donations and things like that. Like before, it was the cool thing to do, not trying to sound like a hippie or anything like that. But it was a time on YouTube, and this was only like a few years ago, where it seems like everybody was having trouble and everybody was asking for donations, and everybody wanted you to send them $5 here and there, and you know what I mean. It's like people were begging for donations, and before that big you know wave came onto YouTube, I never bothered with asking for donations ever. And I'm still that way to this day. The reason being is that if I ask for your donation, I feel like I'm taking money away from you that you need to take care of yourself. And I don't want to say that it's anything like a guilty conscience or anything like that, because like I would use the money to buy video games, and that's going back into reinvesting into providing content to this channel. That's what is going to be invested in. But in my mind, like the way my mind works, I feel like if I ask you for that and you guys give me a like some type of financial donation, I feel like if I ask for $5, then you guys could be $5 away from say like you know uh paying your light bill in full, or like paying your water bill in full. And because you gave me that $5 in order to reinvest in this channel, like then you guys won't be able to do it. Like maybe you need like you know like some milk, or like maybe you guys want to buy some cereal or something like that. Like little things like that kind of bother me. I never was good with asking people for money. Like that's like really like my mentality is just not that of somebody that relies on people's quote unquote donations, like their financial donations. I've never been comfortable with doing that, and I'm still that way to this day. I'd rather you guys keep your money and instead continue to watch the content, because that in turn is going to make me money. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. I mean, I've like the news may not have been as bad as some other people may have thought it was going to be, but I still feel the need to address this because like the end of the month is coming, and you guys haven't seen any new unboxing videos or any changes in the quality of the channel. And there's games coming up with like toward the end of this month, and I don't know um if I'm gonna be able to do things as soon as, and I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do things as soon as I said I was gonna be able to do them. Now, who's to say that some miracle won't happen, and I wake up tomorrow and there's money in my bank account, like extra money in my bank account, or you know these loan papers actually go through, or something positive happen to where I don't have to do anything extreme like go out there and say like get a loan or anything like that. Like, who's to say that I wake up tomorrow or even next week and not have these things to worry about anymore, and I will be able to go buy that direct capture equipment, and I will be able to go get all these all of these um games that I missed out on in previous months, and finally catch up. Who's to say I won't be able to do that? You know, by some form of miracle or something grand happening. Like, I don't know, but at least from the foreseeable future, like the earliest I'll be able to do that now is for certain in August. But there's a chance that, granted, you guys, saying like play your part and watch the videos and clicking on, uh, you know, the banner ads if you see them, you guys will be able to, you guys will be able to, you know, because of your potential participation, you guys will be able to get me the money that I need in order to buy the things that I need to buy to improve the quality of this channel. So that's pretty much that. Uh, that as I was saying a minute ago, like, this news may not be as bad to some people. Like, no, I'm not dying. No, I didn't get hit by a bus. No, I didn't do a cartwheel off of a rooftop and broke my neck. No, I didn't do anything crazy like that. It's just that I feel like you guys need to be informed. If there's going to be a like this big grand so like postponement in me being able to do something like I was planning on doing toward the end of this month, then you guys need to be informed. That way you won't be expecting something that isn't happening right away. So, like I said, like, it's still happening, but it's happening much later. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, I need to take a look at the gaming calendar, or like this gaming release schedule for the rest of this year, because I don't know what or when I'm going to be able to catch up on all those games like I would be able to do in July. Because in July, like, there's literally like 4 to 5 weeks of nothing coming out. Like, it is dry. It is a drought. It's literally dry. 4 to 5 weeks of nothing, nothing new, and that would have been the perfect opportune time for me to catch up on Watch Dogs, South Park: Stick of Truth, all these other games that I missed that I wanted to do playthroughs of. So like, it's I don't know if I'm gonna get another opportunity for that to happen, because coming towards the fourth quarter, that's when like a lot of the bigger game releases of the year come out. So I can't, or I don't know if there's going to be another opportunity where there's this much time for me to catch up on everything. And that sucks, man. That really fucking sucks. I mean, like, again, I'm trying to keep it positive, trying to do what I'm able to do. Like, just lucky for me, I still have like a lot of videos planned for this channel, to where there won't be anything, like, there's going to be content to watch. There's going to be new, fresh content to watch on this channel, be it that you're a fan of the ADS plays or my Yu-Gi-Oh related content. So regardless, there's always going to be something new for you guys. It's just that the things that I wanted to do for you and to improve this channel aren't happening as soon as I want them to. So you guys needed to be informed of that. So all I can do is ask you guys to continue to be patient with me. I know I've asked more than for my pretty much more than my fair share, but I can't do anything right now. Or at least I hope that something happens to where I will be able to do it before this month is over, or you know, at the very least, you know, next month when my so when I get paid again from the gaming network, hopefully it's something that I can do something with. So that's pretty much it, man. And I don't really like bringing bad news to this channel. And if I do, trust me that I have some type of plans to bring about something positive in my head. Uh, like I don't like bringing negative things unless I have some type of solution in my head as to how I'm gonna go about to correct these negative things that are happening. So yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I have like a sore throat because as some of you guys may hear it. Um, yeah, man. I'm doing things like that. I guess I'm gonna end it off with this. Uh, there won't be a fan day this Friday. I mean, obviously, well, this Friday, on today, like there won't be a fan day, and I announced this earlier this week that there may or may not be a fan day, and I just announced it on my Twitter like a while ago before I started recording this video. But what I'm doing is that I have something new planned. And because of everything else I had planned this week, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do fan day or not. Because when I have fan day, I like to sit down and have nothing else going on. So that way I can dedicate my entire time to the viewers that watch the content that want to duel me on Dueling Network. Um, but I have something new brewing up where this next Friday, which is what? This next Friday on the 27th, I am doing something new for Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 Fan Day. A lot of you guys know that I had the ADSPLAY FanChat uh, on Skype, where I like to go in there and just conversate with the with the viewers about games, about literally whatever. And I always wanted to do something with that, and I never really could find a reason to or something to do with it. So what I'm doing this upcoming fan day on the 27th is that when I do Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 fan day, I'm gonna also be on Skype, so like um, I'm gonna be on there with you guys, just chatting it up about Yu-Gi-Oh! Related topics, pretty much just anything and everything. Just being on there, having fun, dueling, as well as just hanging out. Like it's just gonna be our time to just really chill. I've been trying to find new ways to be interactive with the viewers and the admirers of the content that I put on this channel, and that's gonna be like my first step into getting that, to happen. So you guys make sure you add me on my Skype account, and I'll and like I've already added like several people already. So I am on there off and on trying to see if there's any new people that have made any that have sent any friend requests, and I've added them on there. So if you guys want to duel me or you guys want to talk to me during fan day, feel free. Now, of course, there won't be any videos, like no video chatting, but you guys can talk as long as there's like no serious feedback or anything like that. Cool. We can chill, we can talk, we can hang out, for the entirety of Fan Day, I'm gonna be on Skype FanChat. Now, you guys can check the video description because it's in there. You know what my actual name is, so you guys can just like copy and paste, and you guys will be able to search me out on that. So so thanks for listening. Peace, and if anything positive happens, trust me, I'll be sure to let you guys know. And so yeah, man, peace. Thank you for listening, and also thank you for understanding. Like for those that do, you know, I really do appreciate it. It sucks that I'm not able to do it as soon as I want to, but it's still happening. It's just that now I gotta sit here and I gotta be patient and kick other plans into action that I didn't really have until later on this year. So it is what it is. So thanks for listening. Peace, and I'll see you guys later.